Today I'm going to introduce you to the kindest man in football history, Andrew Luck.
Nice hit, big man. Don't let me hang in front. Oh, nice hit, man.
For those of you that aren't into football, this isn't a football story. This is about humanity.
Good hit, big boy.
Imagine thanking people for beating your ass, and he is like congratulating them.
Great job. I'm so happy for you. Way to excel at your job.
That's just how kind this guy was.
Yeah, buddy, good hit. Thanks, man. Hey, you're a menace out there, boy.
Some guy comes up to you and just goes, boom! I can't feel my job. Good form. Big muscles, dude. You've been in the weight room? What program they got you on? This dude could only think positively of people.
Hey, nice hit, buddy. Nah, you're fine, man. It's football, you know what I mean?
He's got dudes apologizing to him because they feel so bad. They're like, I don't want to hit this dude, you know, but it's my job. And he's like, no, it's fine, it's football. He's a delightful human being. Oh, and by the way, he was really good at football. The man nearly won an MVP, nearly won a Heisman, went to the Pro Bowl 4 times in like his first 5 years, and has had some of the greatest seasons of a quarterback in pro football.
Sets up, looks. He's gonna throw one way downfield, and he might get it. He's gonna score. He's gonna score.
Oh, and not only was he kind and really good at football, but he's probably a genius. This man won Academic All-American of the Year in his last year of college, and he was known as the Colts' personal librarian because the man loved to read so much.
This is Andrew Luck with the Andrew Luck Book Club.
The Andrew Luck Book Club.
How cute is that book club, dude? Other NFL stars are like going out, partying it up, you know, just having a good time. And they've earned it, you know, right on them. This guy's like, nah, I'll just take my time and I'm gonna read with kids to encourage them to read because I think it's important for development. That's so cute.
What phone are you using right now?
I have a flip phone still.
Flip phone? Who makes a flip phone still?
I think a lot of people make a flip phone. It gets the job done.
Is this screaming NFL superstar to you or not? Because to me, it's screaming the love interest in a Hallmark rom-com.
I'd like to have one more.
You'd like to have one more?
Yeah, I would. Can I take 2 at a time? Sorry to interrupt.
What, do you have to be somewhere, or? No, I'd just take one.
Uncouth! Give the man a cake thing, whatever it is. Let him have a whole plate. Oh, and not only is he insanely kind and really good at football and very smart, he was also absolutely one of the most generous players there was. The mayor of Indianapolis named September 3rd Andrew Luck Day to honor his, and I quote, selfless philanthropic efforts and commitment to the city. A philanthropic god. The man has a day named after him in his city for how selfless he was. So this guy, who was amazing at football, was kind to a fault, incredibly intelligent, and selfless to the point of earning his own holiday. This man deserved to be rewarded for his efforts, right?
This was a 7-year career. Nobody thought it would be this short. Not the Colts when they drafted him, certainly not Andrew Luck as well.
Most shocked I've ever been by any news.
Any reaction to the fans? Did you hear the reaction walking off the field?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I didn't say I heard the reaction. Yeah, it hurt. I'll be honest, chap. It hurt.
Andrew Luck would end up getting booed off the field by the fans that he supported for years. He would retire in his prime at age 29, leaving what most analysts would estimate to be around $450 million in contracts on the table. The man played through a multitude of injuries. Over the course of Andrew Luck's career, he would tear cartilage in 2 ribs, tear his abdominals, lacerate a kidney, tear his labrum in his throwing shoulder, and suffer from at least 1 major concussion, although that definitely wasn't the only concussion he ever sustained. The rehab process for NFL players is all year long, and it's exhausting. When you're not healthy, you don't get an off season. You're constantly in that cycle. when Luck would finally rehab his way out of an injury, another one would pop up, and back into rehab he went. He was playing through a lot of these injuries, but he had lost control of his life. In his own words, he described it as mentally draining. It all came to a boiling point for him in 2019, when during a preseason game, it leaked that he was going to retire. The fans found out during the game, and they booed him off the field.
This certainly isn't how I envisioned this or planned this, but I am going to retire. This is not an easy decision. Honestly, it's the hardest decision of my life. For the last 4 years or so, I've been in this cycle of injury, pain, rehab, injury, pain, rehab, and it's been unceasing. All my friends, thank you.
Look, I love people, but people are horrible. The man put so much into their community and was served them for so many years. And when it came to the point where his body was too battered, they booed him instead of lifting him up and praising him for the man he was. Now this all seems really sad, right? And that's not the normal vibe for a video of mine. But the reason I'm talking about it is because I think that it's not. I don't think this is a sad story. Andrew Luck decided that he had a life to live and that he was going to live it. In the short period of time since he's left football, Andrew Luck has been almost non-existent in the media. The man's just chilling. But he has said that he feels his body has finally healed. He's also still managing the book club he started when he was in the NFL, and he's focusing on raising his 1-year-old daughter. That's adorable. One of the biggest names in sports decided to quit football, leave behind hundreds of millions of dollars to run a book club and raise his daughter. That's awesome. So many football players describe the feeling of not knowing what to do with their lives once football's over. In my opinion, Andrew Luck set the stage for athletes to have a life of their own outside of the sport. I think a lot of athletes end up, and a lot of people in the spotlight end up thinking that they have to live up to these standards all the time, and they put themselves under an immense pressure. And Andrew Luck, during the prime of his career, with everything on the line, decided, I've had enough. I'm gonna read books and support my daughter, and then see where life takes me from there. Andrew Luck is my favorite. He was one of the coolest athletes there ever was, and he was easily the kindest man in football. You know, I was going to say at the end of this video that this is a change of pace of video, but I realized that there's no consistency between any of them. Sometimes it's story time, sometimes it's more vlog style. But yeah, slightly different tone today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a stream or the next video. But either way, I hope I see you, because you? Goddamn. See you around.